Hello guys and welcome back to Whizzo's World of Minecraft, where today we are in an exotic and far-flung location known as a Mushroom Island. Just for the beginning of the video, because I want to make a creeper farm, and I have decided that a Mushroom Island would be an ideal spot to put the farm, because there are ponds around, like this one here, that are ocean biome, and it means that less caving will have to be done so we can get a good supply of gunpowder. Because after we build the ocean monument, my next project is going to be the firework factory, but we need gunpowder for it. So I decided I might as well jet off into the distance to find a mushroom island and find a nice sized plot of ocean to build it in, and this is plenty big enough. But we won't be doing the creeper farming today, nor will we be doing ocean monument, or at least completing the ocean monument. We will be doing a tiny bit of ocean monument, but we won't be finishing off the ocean monument today, because I want to get this video out tonight, and so therefore I only have about 4 hours to do the video. So instead, we are going to show off the Dwoojma flip and the doodahs. We are going to show off how we have got all of the sand on the ocean monument, and then we will do a little bit of refinement at the wood farm. So I'll be back with you when we are back at the ocean monument. Alrighty, so I have just hopped into our bed, which I've just stolen to put in a slightly nicer location than where it was, so we can walk out in the daylight to the ocean monument, where, as you can see, the stone structure surrounding it now has a rather large amount of sand on it. And if we just look under, as you can see, there is a lot of signs holding it up. I think I can feel my frames dropping. Yeah, I'm at 30 frames, just because of the amount of sand and signs rendering, and the guardians sound like they are having a jolly down there. And I've been keeping an eye on these iron farms, and they do seem to still be producing iron, which is lovely. So basically, how I'm stacking the sand up is I'm going along down the middle every 3 blocks, and then I'm stacking it either side, just to make it a bit less stressful on my computer when I actually drop the sand down. Because my idea is I'm going to make a copy of the world, drop all the sand down with the replay mod, see how good it looks, and if not, then I'll have to get a tile, an entity mod extra in order to do it. So basically what I do is I go down the middle, like so, and then I add signs along, like so, along the edge, and then I just will stack sand on top of it. And that corner there is measured up. So the idea is that I'm going to build like an inverted version of the ocean monument out of sand on top of here. And hopefully when it all falls down, it will be nice and flat. Though I know that there will still be a few nugs, because I might have dropped a few blocks of sand here and there. There's one. There's probably more laying around here and there. So yeah. I am now going to climb my way back up on top, and then we will speed up a little time lapse of all of this being done. And there we go. Right. So now the first layer of sand has been added. And all I need to do now is stare at an image of an ocean monument for a very long time, figuring out the exact dimensions of all the sand. And I just need to quickly think. I believe the entranceway is this side of it. No, it's that side of it. So it's facing north. I think after I've done it, I might like rotate the entrance so it's facing that way, or I could just have a symmetrical design. I haven't really decided about it. But yeah, that's pretty much this area done. As you can see, I do have a fair few signs, and I've realised I made a bit of a goof here. I should have put all the shulker boxes on top, because if I were to destroy these, they just fall down into there. So I'm going to have to build some sort of platform underneath this guy so I can pick up the shulker boxes without losing them forever into the watery abyss below. But before we get on with the wood farm, which is what we're going to finish off in today's episode, or at least do a few little things around it, is move away from the ocean monument farm, from the guardians trying to kill squiddies, and discuss what we're going to do with the design. So for this one, I'm going to do a fairly basic design, though I am considering utilising the iron farm's golems as part of the design. So this will be kind of a fun, not fully efficient farm, and then the other ocean monument, that will be a bit of a more experty, technical ocean monument. So this will be happy and joyful, that one serious. Yeah. And one other thing is I want to have a look at how many signs I crafted. So times crafted, it should be near the top. I do not see signs. This is a mystery. Times crafted, times used. Times mined, picked up, blocks, items, general, no items perhaps, times crafted. There we go. Oh, that's dyes, I think. Oh yeah, because bone blocks are a dye. So I have crafted 3,756 signs, and I have used 3,546 of them. And I've picked up 290. Bear in mind, probably about 100 of those are from other stuff. So like the villager breeders and just various water stuff. I have made a lot of... Oh yeah, because I was going to make a Iron Titan, but then I decided against it. And let's have a look at the sand as well. That'll be in blocks. Sand times used 4,000. Picked up 8,000, mined 7,000. That number will increase greatly as this project continues. So there is probably about 3,500. If you do the exact maths, I think it's a 50 by 50. So 2,500, I believe, if it's a 50 by 50. Though I will have to check the exact dimensions. But anyway, on to the wood farm. Alrighty, we are approaching the wood farm, and I've realised I have a bit of a mystery to solve. I set my pickaxe and my shovel down somewhere, and I've got no idea where they've gone. So I am forced to use some spares, which is a bit of a shame. So I'm going to have to keep an eye out for those. And I've also realised I forgot ender pearls. So, yeah. I'm having to parkour my way up to the wood farm. And I still need to do this waterfall. It's been a project I wanted to do for a long while. And here we are at the wood farm. So I did realise a slight issue was that this torch here was placed one block too far down, so I've adjusted that. Also this block here, this torch here should be moved. There we go. And this one here should be far away enough. Yeah, let's see. Directly under 10. So here, 9. Yep, good. Okay, nothing's going to melt. Let's just make sure there's a 7 block there. I suppose I can move you over to there. There we go, 999. Excellent. So, first things first is to terraform this a bit, just to make it a little bit wider and a little bit nicer. So I'm going to get to work on this and we'll be back in just a short while. Though I should probably explain, I'm planning on putting a small viewing area here, just to go down, though I won't finish it off. And I'll probably deepen up and widen out this path here. So that's the plan. Alrighty, so I have done some progress, and we appear to be having visitors. Excellent. So I've done some progress on this, and I think that's probably enough progress to be done, because we seem to be being invaded by zombies. So yeah, it's not perfect. I do kind of want to still update stuff, but it will do for now. So we've now got a passageway going up here to get to this little viewing area, or whatever I want to put here. And up here is a little freeway to get to the tree farm. So I did have a change of heart with the tree farm and decided that there should be a way to get up without having to enderpearl. So I added a little bit of a minecart elevator, and then you walk out and can stroll right on through, and then you can land right on top. But this hole up there you see in the roof is pretty ugly. So I hopped into a creative world and I came up with this when the world loads. And this is pretty close to as good as I could make it. I probably will add a pulse extender here, like so, just so it's not quite so hasty to get in. So now I can stroll in and then get down. As you can see, this is going to be the roof of our tree farm. So up there. And this is going to be the corridor that was just there a second ago. So you walk in and then you get pushed down if you get in time. And in terms of getting out, if you get stuck in here, I've left a little bit of an escape route, which will lead into the redstone, and I'll probably have to put an escape route from the redstone out. So, time for me to collect some materials, and then I will see you back in the world of Whizzo Minecraft TM. Alrighty, I have collected all the materials, so it is time to soar back down to the top of the tree farm in order to build it. So I have made some work on it just to get some basic ideas going, and I found some magenta stained terracotta. So I'm wondering whether we can get this facing downwards. That's it. So we need one there. And one here, like so. So it just kind of points downwards. And let's try orange. Yeah, that looks okay. Dig out this, pop this here. And pop you in there. It doesn't matter too much about that. I'm not worried too much about it. And I think I'll put a strip here, and some grey, like so. I need to remove this. Place one there and one there. There we go. It's a bit of a non-pattern. So what we'll do is we'll do this and that. So now it's kind of wibbling up. Oops. Destroying the entire mountain. There we go. We've got the butterflies. So that way. I won't really know how that looks until we retract it. So we need to go here. I also need to get a few more pistons for the door, but we'll make the elevator firstly. So let's go up here and dig out a small area to work in. And we need to get redstone dust. And ender pearls. Right. Okay, so redstone dust. I mean, you don't need too much, so I'm just going to knock these two out. And this block here is going to be where the power is. So we're going to go dunk, dunk, because it's redstone. So we need stone brick. Dunk, dunk, dunk. Yeah, I can't jump. Dunk, dunk. Dunk. Can remove this block here. And I think we will put a little hat on after it's done. And we need stone brick and another repeater set to 2. And a brick there, and that should be done. Let's give it a whirl and see whether it works. So let's just quickly mine out here and mine back in, because that is apparently a dead end. Let's go this way. There we go. So we will have to kind of wrap the redstone around. And there appears to be something not retracting properly. I appear to have some stone. Yeah, that will help. So I will have to come around here and add in 2 blocks like so. So I'll just go around and clear up the rest of the stone bricks, and then we'll be back. Alrighty, it seems to work fairly nicely, so let's just add in a little bit of decoration. So these 2 blocks here go up and down because of the thingy, so we're going to remove them and add in 2 ceiling blocks. What should we have? Can we have magenta arrows pointing that way? Yes, we can. Excellent. So if I knock out this and pop that there, and now if we add in a roof like so, it will point that way towards it. Excellent. Right, time for me to wire up the doors, and then we'll be back. Alrighty, so we are back, and everything is now working fine and dandy. So if we run out here and give this button a press, as you can see, that if I walk inside, that will retract, and then that will push us down, and the walls retract behind me. And I have added in a little escape hatch through here, just in case anything fails. And look, I'm in the process of filling up some random gaps here. And if we walk through it, as you can see, we take 0 damage if we were to use it properly. Like so, and then there would be a tree under there. And then you can take your minecart back up in order to get up to the surface of the tree farm. So some things I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this top minecart and shoot and investigate why there are zombie sounds. And I am going to instead have it come up from this minecart here. And for that, we need to kind of try and push it over this way. There we go. We'll do this live, because this is a fairly short video. And where did that ladder go? It fell down to the bottom, didn't it? Yep. Yep. So minecart. And, ladder and minecart. Excellent. There we go. So let's leave this. Move this way. And chop. And replace. Like so. Hop into here. Let's get out of it. Move it this way a bit. And then we will put a slab here. Pick that up. And we will have a quick little staircase up this way. Let's throw in a torch behind here so it's not too dark. Block it off like this. This still works. Yep, excellent. So yeah, it will probably go up to here. And across. Excellent. So we can fill in this tunnel here. All of this lot can be sealed up. So when we're here, we need to have that much gap. Here we need to have this much gap. So let's add in a bit of a weird staircasey thing. I'll come along and improve this a bit later. And pop that in there like so. So now, if we fall down to the bottom, yeah, it's a bit weird because now we're going this way. So what happens is we go up this way, we turn around, we exit, and then we're up at the top. And then I'll probably have to throw in a few more torches, push this button, and then we can fall down to our tree. Where does this go? I think this goes nowhere. Yeah, this just goes to a little viewing platform. So I'll probably have to block this up. So yeah, that's all for today, I believe. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video where we will be taking care of the ocean monument once and for all. And as you can see, now this ceiling up here is nice and clean, which is very nice. So yeah, that's pretty much all there is to this episode. It might be a slightly shorter video than usual, but that's just because I kind of want to try and fit to a schedule. So thank you very much for watching, and I'm now going to go and hunt for creepers. Ta-ra!